All right, what's going on, guys? Del Twins back at you with another video reviewing the preseason Week 3 game against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, man. Score was 18-6. We win our third straight preseason game. Add some momentum, add some confidence for the guys heading into a short week, which is the Carolina Panthers, of course, our final preseason game Thursday night. But before we get to that, of course, we're going to recap the game. So let's just get right into it. Obviously, one of the main stories, one of the main things that we were really looking forward to in this game was seeing the number one, seeing the first team, seeing the first units play their first and possibly only bit of preseason, especially Ben Roethlisberger. The offense, we'll start with the offense. The offense they had a slow start, but then again, they picked it up after a few drives, and it pretty much ended in Ben Roethlisberger and Juju connecting for a great touchdown, which I think we can all say is going to be pretty dangerous and pretty scary and pretty underestimated this year, honestly. You know, people were saying all this stuff about, you know what they've been saying about AB and how we're going to lack and Juju's not number one, but
all that bullshit.
He sure looked like number one out there to me. Ben and Juju's connection looked fucking magical right there. I mean, the chemistry that Ben and AB shared can't be replaced, but the playmaking ability definitely can, honestly. And that may be a bold statement to say, but Juju definitely has the ability to, and he showcased a little bit and gave us a little taste of what we could potentially see this upcoming year. And it's going to look very exciting, as well as this entire offense, man. The ones didn't really do much on offense, but that last scoring drive with Juju, with Ben to Juju was really promising. Offense looked real good and everything. So that's pretty much that for the first team on the offensive side of the ball. Ben was definitely a little rusty, but, you know, that's kind of expected.
Well, this is what preseason is for. He's got the rust off.
Right, and we could definitely see that he was definitely shaking off the rust and you know, washing up, or in a good term, you know, as his reps progress and everything. So it's good to see. This might be Ben's only action in the preseason, which I wouldn't be surprised, and I would kind of hope so, which we'll get into later about why I hope so, but Ben definitely looked decent. Offense looked real good, very promising. Connor looked real good as well. So offense is going to be very fun and interesting to see this year, man. So now after that, Ben was followed by Mason Rudolph, which speaks volumes because in Tomlin's pregame press conference, he pretty much said, I don't know who's going to follow Ben. I don't know who's going to be the number two, but that pretty much could have been confirmed tonight with Mason Rudolph following Ben, and immediately, his first throw of the game, it was a 41-yard touchdown dime to who else?
James Washington.
His old Oklahoma State, his teammate from Oklahoma State, his number one target from Oklahoma State, man. And it's so fucking, it's amazing. It's fun, it's interesting, it's promising to see these two guys that, you know, traveling back to their days, like I said, in Oklahoma State and seeing their freaking scary connection, especially on the deep ball, which is where, you know, honestly, that's where Rudolph and Washington both thrive, is on the deep ball.
Yeah, seriously.
Washington is a tremendous deep threat, is going to be a tremendous deep threat, and Rudolph's deep ball accuracy is crazy. And it's only going to get better. And their connection is just like that. You know, it's like it never left. Now, they did have a bad and rare miscommunication on the interception that Mason Rudolph did throw. It seemed like that Rudolph thought that Washington was going to go on an out route, but instead Washington decided to do a curl instead of an out, and that was picked off. It was just communication. Now, the only thing I will say is that Ron Switcher was clearly wide open on an underneath route, on a drag route and everything.
Right.
But it seemed like, and this is the issue with Mason Rudolph, and this is a young mistake. He's going to learn and everything. He seems to be very biased when it comes to James Washington, because that is his number one guy. That is his favorite target.
Right, it's his primary number one.
Right.
It's his primary more trusted target. And
right.
I said this last year. This is what I would be worried about, because he has more connection with James Washington than he does with anybody else. And, of course, he's going to throw him the ball.
Right.
And I'm kind of worried about that, because if he is the future, if he steps in, if Ben gets injured, knock on wood,
Yeah.
you know, and if Washington is playing, you know, he can't always be targeting Washington.
Right.
He always can't be. He's got to go after Juju and Vance and Moncrief and Switzer and Johnson and guys like that.
He's got to spread the ball, which is something that we saw Ben do when he was lined up with the offense. We spread the ball a lot. I saw Switzer get in there. I saw Moncrief get a few receptions. I saw Juju. I saw Samuels. I saw Connor. I saw Rodgers in there. You know, we rotated a lot of guys and spread the ball around, which is going to make this offense in this receiving core so explosive
and dynamic.
And that's the thing Rudolph needs to understand and learn.
I have seen that he has, been spreading the ball around, but I think he needs to do a lot more of that.
Right.
Because most of his big plays this preseason have been to Washington.
Right.
We need to see more of that to other targets.
Right.
I hope we do.
Yeah. Which I'm sure he'll learn on. Hopefully he does, because you can't just have number one primary. You're not going to succeed in the NFL that way. So hopefully Rudolph does learn on that and catch on to spread the ball around and give other guys opportunities and everything. So that's my really take on that. But other than that, Rudolph had a really good game. He looked very smooth. Like I said, his first throw was an absolute fucking dime to Washington. Washington, I mean, that was his only catch and touchdown, but you can still see Washington is still progressing and making massive plays and is pretty much locking himself in for the number 2 wide receiver spot, opposite of Juju.
He's making a strong case. I mean, granted, Moncrief's had an injury. He's been inactive. He hasn't really had the time like Washington has, but Washington's taking the opportunity because of this.
Yes,
and he's showing off.
Yeah, dude, like every freaking game is just like is something big. He just keeps coming at you with these big plays, and it's awesome. It's great to see these guys' progression. Not only Washington, but Rudolph as well. Their progression is really showing, man. So their connection, it shows so much promise, because whenever Ben hangs, we don't know, because after Andrew Luck's,
surprising retirement, you never know with Ben.
Yeah,
really.
Seriously. He's been contemplating it for the last 5 years, so we don't know. He may say, "Oh, I want to play my contract out," but
out of nowhere, he could just retire like that.
Seriously.
We don't know.
That's why we can't take him for granted. But whenever or if Rudolph steps in for Ben, or whether it's injury or retirement or whatever, that connection is going to be the future for this team. At least that's what I feel.
I definitely think so.
They're just so impactful together, man. They are fucking crazy together. Like I said, they had that one rare miscommunication, but not every quarterback and wide receiver connection is perfect. Ben and AB always had miscommunication. I know Tom Brady and Julian had a few miscommunications. Tom Brady and Gronk had a few miscommunications.
Phil Rivers and Keenan Allen, Drew Brees and Michael Thomas. There's going to be miscommunications, but you're going to learn from those.
Right. Even Peyton Manning and Reggie Wayne, Peyton Manning and
Demaryius Thomas and Julius Thomas, really.
Yeah, but what's Harrison Smith? Marvin Harrison. Yeah, goddamn.
Communications are going to happen with great quarterback, wide receiver / tight end duos.
But again, they're just going to learn from it, and hopefully we start seeing that as the years progress, man. But Rudolph had a pretty good game, good showing. Washington, his only catch was real nice as well. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, after that, we didn't really see much from Rudolph except that interception like we just mentioned. And then Dobbs came in and Jesus Christ. I mean,
to be honest, I did not see much from Dobbs at all in this game.
He was poor.
He played the entire second half.
Right.
He didn't really do much.
Now, granted, he did not have the star power or the name or the noticeable guys that made plays like he had earlier in preseason, but he's still very inconsistent. He had like maybe 1 or 2 good plays. And that's the story with Josh Dobbs. He always has 1 or 2 good plays a game, and the rest is trash. He's just so fucking inconsistent. And trust me, I like that. I was so high on him coming out of Tennessee. I thought he could be a real nice backup. He's a solid number 3 at this point. He could be a solid number 2 if in the right system. He's not fitting for our system. Dobbs is just poor.
He's inconsistent.
Rudolph is clearly the number 2. There's no discussion, no question. He's clearly the number 2.
Clearly. Dobbs, he's got talent. He's just too inconsistent with it.
Yeah. I
think he's just too nervous on the field. I think he's
coming from
I wouldn't say scared, but he's not really showing, what he could potentially do.
Yeah, but, coming from a third-year guy, I definitely expected more. I don't know. I really like Dobbs. I really do. I feel like he can be a very capable backup in this league. But I don't know if it's our system. I don't know if he's just not marinated enough or what. But Dobbs is just, he's poor.
I mean, there is one more preseason game left. This would be a great opportunity for him to showcase what he could do. And he did that last year when he was fighting against Landry Jones for a roster spot
Right.
and the backup position.
Right.
Had a hell of a game. Can he do it again? I guess we'll see Thursday night.
Now,
I don't know, but Dobbs.
Speaking of showcasing opportunity, where the fuck was Devlin Hodges tonight? Like I know, and this was one of the things I was worried about. Now, of course, yeah, Ben can play a series or two. He can play a game in preseason. Of course, he's going to. He has to. We don't. Now, I wouldn't mind a rusty Ben for a game or two in the regular season, but I feel like Ben, a little bit more ready for the regular season is a little bit more scary for the team, a little bit more energized for the offense and everything. But with him playing, that pretty much.
They didn't really give Hodges an opportunity to play.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with Ben, again, a Ross off in a preseason game or two. And we may be nitpicking here a little bit, but, Hodges has been opening up a lot of eyes in training camp and preseason. He's done well for an undrafted free agent quarterback, and everything. I would like to see how he did in this game.
Seriously.
He's
he didn't get the opportunity, which
he's surprising a lot of the coaches, a lot of the players, a lot of fans, you know. He even put his jersey on, he put his pads on, he put his own helmet on, and all the Steelers did was bench him like Bobby Boucher, like he's a fucking water boy.
Pretty fucking much.
Hey,
no, but seriously,
you want some high quality H2O?
I mean, first of all, that's fucked up, but yeah, seriously, and my thing is that going back to Ben not playing next week, I think we should give Hodges a start. Rudolph is the confirmed number 2. There's no question. There's no discussion anymore. He's the number 2. If he wants to play a series of 2, if you want to have him play a series of 2, fine. That's completely fine. But give Hodges the start, or at least give Hodges the majority of what you would give Rudolph, because Rudolph is already the number 2. Okay, he's the number 2. So give Hodges some of the reps that you would give Rudolph. Let him shine. Let him show us what he can do against real competition. Let him and Dobbs go at it for the majority of the game.
Seriously, especially with the last preseason game, it's the last push for a roster spot to prove why you deserve to be on this team.
Exactly. Just let them battle it out for the number 3 spot.
The way Dobbs has been playing, the spot's open for Hodges.
Yeah.
It really is.
Hodges has been performing real good this preseason. Let him shine, man. And if you put him on the practice squad, he's not going to last. Some teams is going to grab him up.
More than likely.
Because he's young and he can develop. He's only going to get better, and he has so much extra to learn. Let him shine. Give him a platform to perform on.
Give him the opportunity. All it takes is one opportunity, and he can open up a lot of eyes, and he's done so far.
Seriously, I would love us to give Hodges a start or give him a great majority of reps to see what he can do, because honestly, he has looked good in preseason. He's looked better than Dobbs, and I like Dobbs. But damn, Dobbs is fucking poor. The interception he threw wasn't necessarily Dobbs' interception. The one that Dobbs threw wasn't necessarily his fault, because Zach Gentry it tipped off his hands and everything. Granted, it was a little overthrown, but Gentry is 6'9".
He's 6'9". He's a big dude, and he's got decent hands. You got to catch that. And I just want to say, our tight ends fucking suck.
Our tight ends, Jesus Christ, can you catch a fucking ball? Vance McDonald dropped 2 fucking passes. Granted, it was raining, but how are you going to drop passes in football weather when you're supposed to be the starter? And Xavier Grimble, all he does is fucking drop passes and fumble at the fucking goal line.
And Gentry, he's just a rookie, I'll cut him some slack, but goddamn, you got to catch the ball.
Fuck, your main attribute, your main skill is your height. It's a mismatch. Use it to your advantage.
Now, tight ends aren't. The only reliable guy is Vance, but again, he has some of his problems. Although he's working on it, I'm proud he's working on it. But when it comes to our depth, Jesus Christ.
And again, if he goes down, knock on wood, fuck, we're gonna have to lean on Xavier Grimble. Make a fucking trade.
You know how Colbert's been doing late August, late preseason trades. He's done 10 since John 15, I think. Why not try one?
Yeah, I'm not saying go get a fucking, O.J. Howard, or go get a fucking Zach Ertz or Dallas Goedert, although, of course, I would fucking love that, but just get someone capable of fulfilling the number 2 spot, someone that is capable of being a decent weapon.
A decent number 2 guy, a decent depth guy. Someone reliable.
Seriously. Other than that, offense didn't really do shit. I mean, we only scored once. What can I say? Was that once?
Twice.
Twice.
Juju and Washington.
That's right, Juju.
The rest
Yeah.
were just field goals.
Yeah.
And a safety from
And
the
a
defense.
safety.
And let's go to the defense right now.
Man, defense.
We applaud you,
Defense
man.
is looking real fucking good. It's looking real smooth. It's looking so fast. It's looking so hungry to the point that they're looking to make a fucking statement. They're looking to just
shine.
pretty
Show
much.
off.
And they're not gonna let anyone get in their fucking way. And if they do, they'll run you the fuck over and stop a mud hole in your ass. Cause this defense came to play. This defense was great throughout the entire game with the ones, with the backups, with the third stringers. Fucking Stephon Tuitt had 2 sacks. Cameron Hayward bulldozing fucking Ryan Tannehill. Fucking Bud Dupree actually looking good.
Yeah, that's actually surprising me.
Like, fucking our front 7 looking real fucking insane. Like, it's so fast, it's so strong, it's so hungry. They are out to prove something. They are out to make a statement, and that's what this defense needs. That's what they have been lacking since fucking...
Probably since our last Super Bowl run, back in 2010.
Pretty much. You know, we had a few glimpses here and there when Ryan Shazier was looking real good, but when he went down, it's like this defense just went down with him.
You can just tell this defense is hungry.
This defense is like, they got a fire lit under their ass, and they're out to prove some, and they're not going to let anyone stop them because they came to ball. Everyone came to ball. Everyone balled. Terrell Edmonds looked real good. Cameron Kelly, a depth guy, really shined. Marcus Allen showing that, hey, I'm still here. I can still make the roster.
And fucking Tuzar Skipper.
Dude, like, I don't know
when
what
I first heard about Tuzar Skipper, I don't know who the hell he was. I know he was, a college teammate with Ola Denny and everything, and since Ola went down with injury, Skipper was given the opportunity, and my God, he's fucking showing off.
Seriously, he has...
holy shit.
He has 3 sacks so far this preseason, 1 in each game. He is just...
He's forcing fumbles. He's fucking shedding blocks like
it's nothing. Like,
yeah,
he's running people over. He's like, fuck you. Like, it's like he came in with a fucking James Harrison attitude. He's like, fuck that, I'm fucking everyone up. And goddamn, he had a great game. I don't care what you got to do. Put him on the 53. Now, the only thing is that where's he going to fit on the 53? Because when Ola Danny comes back... Now, it depends if we put him on IR to return. If we do that and we put... And Ola is fully healthy, we're obviously going to put him on the 53. We're going to have to cut someone. That someone could be Tuzar Skipper. Or we could cut Anthony Chickalo and keep Ola and Skipper, but I doubt that. Because Chickalo is our most experienced outside linebacker in terms of depth.
And he's a very contributive special teamer as well.
Right.
So when it comes to Danny's injury, when he comes back, and Skipper and pressing, it's going to be a difficult decision for the Steelers to make.
Skipper,
he's making a huge and strong case to make the 53.
Seriously. At this point, he should. Like, I am.
He deserves it.
I'm so willing to just go with Skipper and Ola. Like, I don't know what's up with these Toledo guys. I don't know what they're feeding these motherfuckers in Toledo, but, dude, keep them coming. Because the Steelers are just... scouting Toledo guys, and for 2 years straight, Ola Danny and Tuzar Skipper are just fucking balling to the point that they can be really good rotational guys and are just showcasing a lot of talent. It's insane.
It really is.
Like, I'm loving what I'm seeing from these guys on the defense, especially guys like Tuzar Skipper who are taking the ball and running with it. They are giving a platform. They are giving a chance and just making the most out of it. That's what we need. We need drive. We need hunger. We need guys that want to fucking play, that want to ball. And that's what they showed tonight. And I'm fucking loving it. This defense is going to look real fucking good, man. It just looks so much faster, especially with Devin Bush in the middle, man. Holy shit, Devin Bush looked real good tonight as well.
This defense is...
Like, Steelers...
It's definitely getting better.
Like... I don't care how many times I have to say it. I will preach it until I'm fucking blue in the face, until I pass out. Thank you for trading that fucking selfish motherfucker and using what you got in return to trade up to go get Devin Bush. Because it has really just lit up this fucking defense. And that's what we fucking needed. Holy shit, I'm hyped.
Absolutely. This defense is going to surprise a lot of people this season.
Fuck the Panthers game. Let's go straight to fucking Foxborough at this point. Holy fuck.
Right now, I'm fucking ready.
Defense wins championships, man. And we've always been known as a defensive team. And God damn it, it's time to return to that state. And holy fuck, man. It's what drives it. It's what pumps you up, man. Like when I watch highlight films, when I watch pump up vids, offense always gets me pumped, but the defense, man, it's something new. It's something great. It's
Absolutely,
like a fucking
absolutely. If you know the Steelers, we've always been a defensive fucking team.
yeah, dude.
Always.
It's a massive pump of adrenaline. And that's what I'm feeling right now, dude. And it's fucking 12 o'clock in the fucking like holy shit. It's 12 o'clock. And I'm getting pumped up just thinking about how special this defense could be. They have a massive test week 1 against Tom Brady and the Patriots and that crazy wide receiver depth. I understand that. But this potential, this showcase, shows a lot of promise, and I'm loving it.
As am I.
This defense got me pumped up like a motherfucker. I'm loving it. Keep it up, guys, man. That front seven looked real good. We got 7 sacks tonight.
Yeah, our pass rush is fucking insane, even with backups.
Seriously.
Now, I understand Titans' offensive line outside of like 2 or 3 players is fucking garbage.
And yes, I understand the Titans overall as an offense is very inconsistent.
But our pass rush still, even against great offensive line, our pass rush is fucking dynamic as shit.
Seriously.
It's always been.
This defense came the ball, man. This is the defense that we all know we can have. This is the defense that we've all been hoping and preaching and wanting for fucking years. And it never showcased. And now tonight it has shown some signs of potential. Hopefully it transforms into the regular season. I'm not going to get too excited because I don't want to get my hopes up too much and then, just
we get back to the old
disappointed.
Keith Butler bullshit.
Yes. Which is the only thing that's dragging me down from just
Yeah, because Keith Butler's still our fucking defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But as of right now, defense is looking good. I hope they continue this in the last preseason game. I hope they bring it into the regular season. I hope they continue it all season long.
Seriously.
I am getting hyped.
We need to, man. This defense, if it can stay fully fucking healthy, holy shit, watch out. I'm telling you, top 5. We were 6 last year with a trash secondary. Now we got an upgraded secondary with Joe Hayden. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Crossing our fucking fingers. Stay healthy. Steven Nelson, a decent number 2. We got guys that can come in and out on the slide. We got a crazy front 7. We got a speedy fucking, flash at inside linebacker now. A suitable inside linebacker that can do everything you ask him to do. Whether it's blitz, fucking tackle, cover.
Everything you ask him for, he's going to do
hustle, man.
Everything you ask him to do, he's going to do his job.
Seriously. Even the depth guys, man, like Matt Cabbage, who is a decent guy, but he's a good special teamer. Ulysses Gilbert still looking real good. Damn, man.
This team's special. This team's loaded with freaking talent.
Seriously. And
it
again,
really is.
We don't want to get our hopes up too much because there's always the possibility of us getting disappointed in the end. Like usual, like we've been getting the last 5-6 years, but man, I'm pumped. I'm pumped about this defense, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. We got a big test in Foxborough, man. I'm looking just straight ahead to that, man. Thursday we have one last chance for guys to make a case, make a statement. Guys like Delvin Hodges, guys like Tuzar Skipper, guys like Ulysses Gilbert, guys like, Deontay Spencer, who looked decent tonight.
Cam Kelly.
So, it's one last chance for guys like that, man. And I say we give it to them. Rest the starters, let's just let them focus on Foxborough. Let them study. Don't even worry about studying or thinking about this fucking game, man. Stay at home. Stay at Pittsburgh. Watch as much film as possible. Get as much rest as possible because week 1, it's a fucking statement game. Just let the backups, let the guys that need to prove themselves shine. Let them give them the stage to perform on. Let them go out and show you what they can do. Let them go.
Let them go out there and show you what true Pittsburgh Steelers football really is.
Seriously. Because holy fuck, man. I don't know why I got that hype. It's just this defense.
I know, it's only preseason. Why are you getting so hyped during preseason? This team's is showing a lot of promise.
Seriously.
I keep saying this. This is what preseason is for. Some people say preseason don't matter. It's a waste of time. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
This is what preseason is for, and this team's showing what they can do.
Seriously.
All this can escalate into the regular season. I hope this happens.
Right. Now, like we said, this is the Titans. They're very inconsistent, and they have star power. They really do. They have so much youth and talent there, but they're just inconsistent. I don't know if it's Mike Vrabel. I don't know if it's Mariota. I don't know if it's just the Titans just not caring. And of course, the Titans compared to the Patriots is 2 completely different offenses. The Titans are massively inferior compared to the Patriots. I understand that. But It's good to see this defense show some sort of promise, man. Just keep it up. This defense looked real good. This is the defense that we know we can have. The defense we know that can return. Because we need it in Pittsburgh. We've missed it. I have missed it. We have missed it for 10 years, man. We have missed a promising structural defense. This was the first glimpse in a while that we could show of I don't want to say elite, but
possibly unstoppable defense.
seriously, a defense that's going to win you games. A defense that's going to be a game changer, you know?
Let's fucking go.
Let's keep it up, man. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know your guys' thoughts about the game in the comments below, man. And, of course, a short week coming up against Carolina Panthers. Last preseason game for the guys. One last chance for the guys to show you what they're made of, show you why they should belong on this team and everything. So, we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. Unfortunately, we're going to be at work during the game, but I'm sure we'll still catch it on DVR or whatever, give you guys our reaction and everything, as well as the final cuts the next coming day. So, this week's going to be interesting. To see who all performs, who all gets cut, and everything, and pretty much the upcoming prep for the regular season, man. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know your guys' thoughts down below, man. Here we go, Steelers, and see you guys in the next one, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace!